After a crushing defeat, a band of Necron explorers enact reanimation protocols, ready to reclaim their honor. But their longtime rivals, the Gellerpox infected, have also returned to finish what they started. Who will claim victory in this murderous rematch? Find out here on Mountainside Tabletop.
Hey folks, welcome to Mountainside Tabletop. I'm Vic.
I'm Brad.
And we've got our first rematch on the channel today.
Yeah, we've played this game before. It's Gellerpox Infected versus Hyrotech Circle. Last time we played on Into the Dark, and yeah, I got pretty wrecked. But both teams have seen a lot of changes. The Gellerpox have been nerfed a lot, and the Hyrotech have seen 2 rounds of buffs, so I'm hoping that I can pull out a win here, but we'll have to see.
It's going to be interesting to see. Last time we played was very much a team at its best versus a team at its worst, and they've been brought back to the middle, so yeah, we'll see. I think it's going to be a good matchup.
For my team, I'm bringing almost the same list, but I've subbed out the Chronomancer for the Psychomancer. I painted him up a while ago, and I haven't really had a chance to use him since then, so yeah, I just kind of want to try him out, and I think he might be good into Gellerpox. We'll see. Also, I've brought no Deathmark, just all Immortals. For equipment, I've given my Despotech the Devourer Nanoscarabs and also an Arcshock Projector. And then all of the other Immortals just have Hyperphase Blades.
Before Brad selected equipment, I used the ploy Pollute Stockpile to make it so that he could only select 1 Tesla Weave. Figuring I'm going to do a lot of charging here, so it seemed like a pretty obvious play.
Yeah.
So, with the Gellerpox, my list is preset, so I've brought everything that I have to bring. The one thing I'm allowed to choose is the characteristics of my leader's melee weapon. I've gone with balanced and 1 extra normal damage, thinking all the Necrons have 10 wounds more or less, and so killing them in 2 normal hits is going to be handy because I cannot roll a crit. And then, obviously, the equipment's a little bit different here too. I've gone with 2 Curse Mites and 1 Sludge Grub. No real brilliant reasoning here. It's just like the ones that I felt like I might have a chance to ruin Brad's life with a bit. Sludge Grub seemed OP last time when I one-shot a Despotech, so yeah. Hopefully I can make some noise with those.
You know what? Sludge plus Grub? I think you're a scrub. For today's game, we're on an open board. We're using the boundary deployment, and the mission is capture. We're back using the Morok terrain, and we've set it up like this. Next up, we roll for attacker-defender. I win, and I'm gonna be the attacker.
There's no real good safe deployment options here for me, so I'm just gonna pick the right-hand side, and then we're gonna set up our barricades and operatives.
In the scouting step, Vic chooses Infiltrate, and I choose Recon Dash. So I make my dash, and the game begins. Well, at the start of Turning Point 1, Vic has initiative. In the strategic phase, Vic starts with Drawn to the Hum. Then I play Intractable March, and Vic plays Blessings of the Pox. In target reveal, Vic reveals Tech Infection, and I reveal Unearthed Artifice and Recover Item. I got my Recover Item here, and my Unearthed Artifice token here.
Well, with the first 2 activations of the game, I'm going to get these glitchlings out of Brad's path of destruction that I know is coming. Both of them are going to move up and do the Tech Infection action on these objectives.
Now my Accelerator Plasmacyte is going to buff this Immortal here to give him an extra APL, and then move on to Objective 4.
Well, I'm still just trying to clear this area out from a potential blast, so my 2 other glitchlings are going to activate now. One is going to move up and do another Tech Infection, which scores me a victory point, and the other one's just going to move and dash to the barricade close to the back of the board here.
Alright, well, I'm not a big fan of Techno Curse, and I really want to get this glitchling out of here. So the Immortal with the buffed APL is going to move and dash, and then shoot the glitchling. I'm staying just outside of Techno Curse range. Even with the Feel No Pain here, I easily get the kill.
2 of these mutants are now going to activate. I'm going to tuck this one over by objective 3, and the other one here is going to move and dash up onto the building so I can get over the fence more easily in the next turn.
All right, well, now time for my 400-year Psychomancer's turn.
I'm just going to go take a nap.
Yeah, okay, so I'm going to start off the turn by playing Leech Power, and I'm going to steal an APL from the Accelerator Plasmacyte. Then I'm going for a bit of an Alpha Strike here. Now, I know most people usually do this with the Chronomancer. I don't have the Chronomancer, so I'm going to try it anyway with the Psychomancer. So I'm going to move and dash, and then I have a pretty good shot on a bunch of guys. So, with my big blast attack, I'm going to target one of these Curse Mites, and even though I get a terrible roll, I have AP2 and a kill is guaranteed. Then I also get a blast attack on the Curse Mite, and it's dead. Then a Sludge Grub, and it's dead. Then a Glitchling, and it's dead. Then finally, I get one more blast attack against Vulgrar, and after the Feel No Pain and everything else, I deal 7 wounds to Vulgrar, so not bad. Then with my last AP, I'll cast Nightmare Shroud to shut down all rerolls and crits within 6 inches of my leader.
All right, I'm going to follow that up with an equally game-changing activation and move and dash this mutant onto the objective.
All right, my Prentech will dash up and then use Conjure Trauma on your tentacle guy to make him be injured.
So now Vulgrar is finally going to get his shot here. I'm going to move up and shoot the Psychomancer and the Immortal with his big belly flamer. All right, so the first shot's against the Psychomancer. 3 hits do go through, bringing him down to 4 wounds. Pretty good. And then on the Immortal, after Brad spends a CP to reroll, only 1 hit goes through, bringing him down to 7 wounds.
Okay, now my Reanimator Plasmacyte is just going to move up.
And the Bloat Spawn is going to move up to kind of block Vulgrar and get out of the way of the Lumberghast.
Now this Immortal is going to move up onto Objective 1.
Okay, potentially a big move here. My Lumberghast is going to do a spike charge on the Psychomancer. He does 1 mortal wound just for charging in, and then fights and pretty easily kills him. Even though Brad is obviously going to reanimate here, and I knew that was going to happen, I get to reveal Headhunter and score 2 easy victory points.
This Immortal is just going to move up a little bit and go behind this barricade.
The Flesh Creamer is going to move and dash onto Objective 1. Thanks to his horrifying shrieking ability, it makes him a little bit better at holding objectives, so I might be able to steal this one early.
I actually forgot about that. So now with my last activation, my Despotech is going to move up, demand himself for free, and then shoot at the Flesh Screamer. I get that free reroll from the demand. And after everything, 9 damage lands. So Flesh Screamer's down to 9 wounds out of 18. Exactly half. Not injured yet, but yeah, it's a good start.
For sure.
And that's the end of Turning Point 1. Well, Vic, at the end of this turning point, because of the Flesh Screamer's horrifying shrieking, I don't hold Objective 2, you do.
Yep.
I thought we could have tied on it, but nope. So I scored 2 from primaries, and you scored 4 from primaries here, and it's 2-7.
Yeah, I mean, you've definitely done a lot more damage than I have, so I think it's going to be one of these games where I've just got to score as many points as I can and try to stay alive. Fortunately, I've got a Feel No Pain and a lot of wounds to play with.
Was that Alpha Strike even worth it? Like, I got some good kills, but they were kind of just the garbage people, you know?
Yeah, but now I don't think I am going to out-activate you as easily.
Yeah. We'll see. I really need to make up some points quick, though.
Yeah.
So for Turning Point 2, we roll for initiative, and I win. I go ahead and play Relentless Onslaught, and then Vic plays Blessings of the Infection. Then Vulgrar does his little thing to get an extra CP.
Easy.
All right, for Tac Ops, at this point, I'm going to reveal my last one, Surge Forward. Necrons are slow, but I have the Plasmacytes, and I'm hoping I can score them with the Plasmacytes at the end of the game once I table you. That's my plan.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right, also here, I rolled for Reanimation, and my Psychomancer does come back, so they're chilling with 7 HP left. All right, so I'm not going to leave this Psychomancer out in the open just to die again and be permanently dead, so I'll activate them first. First, I'll use my last CP to once again leech power, this time from the Immortal just right next to the Psychomancer. Then I'll shoot at Vic's Tentacle guy. I get a really bad roll. I get 1 reroll for free because of Relentless Onslaught. And after everything, you only take 3 damage. Vulgar and the Mutant, though, also just take 1 damage from Splash. Alright, then the next blast attack against the Mutant nearby. And I do get the kill, so that Mutant's gone. Then my final blast attack against Vulgrar. And after the Feel No Pain, I bring Vulgrar down to 8, so you are injured now. Next, I'm going to use Command for free on my Despotech. I'm going to shoot the Flesh Screamer, and I deal 3 damage. So now he's injured too. And then finally, I'm going to move and then just unearth my Unearth token thing over here.
All right, well, next, my Flesh Screamer, who's probably not going to be around much longer, is going to charge into these 2 Immortals and fight one. Unfortunately, I don't get a great fight here, and I do kill the Immortal, but I'm down to 2 HP. I was going to spend a CP to kill the other one, but now it's definitely not worth it because I'll just die, so I'll make that Brad's problem.
Yeah, I'm also going to use the Reanimator Plasmacyte here to put down a reanimation token for this guy.
Great, did nothing.
Next, my Immortal, the one that's been leeched, is just going to shoot the Bloat Spawn. I get a pretty decent roll here, even with the Feel No Pain, and I bring it down to 7 HP left.
I'm going to activate my Lumberghast next and spend a CP on Barge so that I can charge all the way to the Apprentech here. He takes 3 mortal wounds for Spike Charge, and then I easily kill him, and after my Feel No Pain, I only take 4 damage. I was going to reveal Robin Ransack here, but then realized I don't meet the qualifications because Brad's too close to a friendly operative, so I spent a CP and put myself out of position for no reason, but at least I killed the Apprentech.
I'm not going to use my ploy here and put a token down for him. He can just die.
Yeah, smart.
Okay, so now this mortal over here is going to go fight the Flesh Screamer. Luckily for me, there's no insane Feel No Pain rolls or anything. I do get the kill on the 2 HP Flesh Screamer, and then I move over to Objective 1.
My Bloat Spawn's now going to charge the Immortal on Objective 6. I'm not going to fight him though. I'm just trying to stay here and not get shot.
My Reanimator Plasmacyte is going to move over to the Unearth and Recover tokens for my Tac Ops, and then I'll just pick up the Recover item token.
So that's most of the threats that I'm worried about out of the way, so Vulgrar can now charge and fight this Immortal. Do get a reroll with Balanced and a free hit because of Blessings of the Infection, and I easily kill him outright here. I'll reveal Robin Ransack now. Hopefully I can keep Vulgrar alive till the end of the game.
I will use my 1 free reanimation now, so I'll put down a token for this Immortal, just to keep a little bit of a presence on this side of the board. And then my Accelerator Plasmacyte is going to move and buff the Despotech.
So now my Glitchlings are going to do some Glitchling nonsense. The first one is going to move and dash over the corner of the landing pad here and get onto Objective 1. Then I'm going to activate the other one, charge the Immortal here, and do the Tech Infection instead of fighting. This maxes out the secondary, which is nice, so I can stop worrying about it and just let things die.
Okay, my Despotech's going to go now, and I'm going to start by shooting this Glitchling. Pretty easy kill, and the other Glitchling next to him takes 1 mortal wound, and so does my Immortal. Oops. Then I'm just going to move and dash up.
So with the last activations of the turning point, my mutants are going to start getting involved here. The first one is going to move and dash onto Objective 1. The second one's going to throw his frag grenade at the Despotech. Fortunately, 2 damage goes through, but then I'm going to charge the Immortal and get onto Objective 1 as well so I can keep control of it.
And, you know, it's not looking good at the end of this turning point for me. The final score here at the end of turning point 2 is me with 6 and Vic with 13.
Yep, definitely a pretty good lead so far, but I know a lot of your Tac Ops score at the end of the game, and
yep.
You do have some fly, so I've still got a lot to worry about, even though I have a lead here.
Pretty big lead, though.
Yeah. Well, if you're thinking to yourself, boy, how did they select such a great matchup? You have the patrons to thank for that. A little while ago, we put out a poll of our more catastrophic losses and let the patrons select which one they wanted to see done as a rematch, and this is the one they picked.
If you have any interest in voting in our Patreon-only polls, jumping in our Discord chats, or seeing your name up on the screen here, we got the link in the description, so there's no better time. And if joining the Patreon is not quite in your budget right now, for a small channel like us, liking this video, subscribing to our channel, and sharing our videos online is honestly the most effective way to help us out. They're free to do, and we appreciate it.
Yeah.
Back to the video. Okay, so now we're in Turning Point 3, and Vic wins initiative.
In the strategic phase, I would have loved to play Rust Emanations here because I thought the mutants counted towards it as well. But basically it's useless now, so I'm just going to save my CP and play Blessing of the Infection.
I also do my reanimations here, and the Immortal on Objective 1 does come back with 6 HP. The other one, however, does not come back, which, yeah, that's not great.
I don't know, I think that might be good for you, because now I have to keep worrying about him. Otherwise, I'd be able to just kill him and then have control over that side of the board.
Yeah, maybe. Alright, well, you're up.
So, with my first activation, I was planning on charging that Immortal that didn't resurrect, so I guess I'll have to do something else, and I'm just going to do a spike charge on the Cryptek. I get a mortal wound with my charge, and then a great roll and kill him. I save 1 damage with the Feel No Pain, so I'm still up at 13 HP.
Ouch. Yeah, I'm not sure if that Alpha Strike did pay off. Okay, well, I'm gonna shoot your mutant with this Immortal over here. Pretty not great roll. I guess I'll re-roll with my last CP. And the mutant stays alive because of Feel No Pain with 1 HP.
Oh man, it's so rare that the Feel No Pain does something that good.
Oh no.
Usually it's like, oh, you do 17 wounds, but you only take 14 and you're still dead, you know? But wow, that's great.
This member of the 1 HP gang is brought to you by McFloss. Thanks, McFloss.
So, thankfully my mutants are still alive. The first one is gonna charge the Despotech just to tie him up, and then the second one's gonna pass.
Okay, well, my Despotech now is gonna fight the mutant here with full health, I guess, because why not? Dude, I bring him down to 1 HP.
This member of the 1 HP gang is brought to you by Zertles. Thanks, Zertles.
Man, Vic, I did not like those rolls, but you know what I do like? When our fans like this video and subscribe to our channel. Thanks, y'all! Oh, dude.
It feels so rare that the unit works exactly the way it's supposed to, and that's what they're supposed to do. Like, just hang around and be hard to kill. Yeah, great.
Major yikes.
10 out of 10, no notes. So now Volgrar is going to move and dash onto Objective 5. I don't need to do anything crazy here. I just need to stay alive and rack up some more points.
Alright, well, one of these Immortals on this point is going to fight a Glitchling. And I get a kill, and then I just move a little bit.
My bloat spawn is just going to move a tiny amount, get some cover from some potential shots, but keep control of the objective.
Alright, well, this is kind of funny and kind of cheesy. My Accelerator Plasma Sight is going to charge onto Objective 5, and somehow my little tiny Plasma Sight has the same APL as your big, huge Hulk, and I can, for now, remain controlling this objective. Unfortunately, I don't think it's gonna be enough for me. At the end of this turn, the score is 11-16, and I'm running out of options here, Victor. Okay, so I think I really misplayed, right? Because I had the choice on Objective 1 to either fight the 1 HP guy or the full HP guy. And I'm thinking, well, I'd rather get the full HP guy out of there because then I'm left with just an injured guy that I can easily kill. However, that greed cost me.
Yeah.
Because if I had just targeted the 1 HP guy, I would have had control of the point at the end of the turn, and that would have been a 2 VP swing. And I don't know what's gonna happen in the last turning point, but that could be the difference between a win and a loss for me.
Yeah, absolutely. That really, I lucked out there. I can't believe they're both alive at 1 HP. That's so annoying, but I think that's kind of just the nature of this team.
Oh yeah, one more thing. Huge thanks to Skirmish Mats. We've got an affiliate link for this awesome Desolate Dunes map in the description, and they've got a bunch of other mats. They've got sizes for Kill Team, Warcry, Star Wars Shatterpoint, Combat Patrol. They all look fab, and if you buy a mat using this affiliate link, it helps us out and you get an awesome mat.
Help us help you.
All right, well, turning point 4. You think I can manage it? We'll see. Okay, so we roll for initiative, and I win. So at least that's one thing
so
that
far,
I needed.
So bad.
Neither of us play any strategic ploys, and we're all revealed for TAC Ops. So first up, I do reanimate this Immortal that didn't reanimate last turn, and I think he's my last chance. I need him to shoot and kill Volgrar, because that opens up a point for me to steal, and it denies Vic the last point for Rob and Ransack. If I do that, I think I have a chance, and if I don't get the kill here, I've lost. I have 0 chance.
Yeah, I mean, if Volgrar stays alive, I'm going to control this objective no matter what, and I'm going to probably be alive for Rob and Ransack no matter what, and that's enough points to just mathematically secure it.
So I shoot. Reroll probably.
Oh, God.
To join our Discord, vote in our polls, or what was the other one? Join our Discord, see your name up on the screen, or
Polls.
Join our Discord. Yeah, if you have any, see your name up on the screen here. Jump in our Discord, or I can't remember 3 things. I can only remember 2 things. If you have any, jump in our Discord channels. No, I can't just remember, bro. Jump in our Discord chats, join our Patreon, and if you have any interest in jumping in our Discord channels, seeing your name up on the screen here, or